And we're live. We're back. It's another video. Vlogmas day 11. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Aiyeesha, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can stay productive and not neglect yourself when times get busy. So if this sounds like something you're interested in or something that you need, definitely stay tuned. Hit the like button, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a post, because I'm posting videos every single day for 25 days and we're now on Vlogmas day 11. Let's get into it. So as always on my channel, I'm always, you know, expressing the things that I'm going through in my life, turning it around into a lesson, into something positive, and sharing it and bringing it to you guys. And I've had times where I've been really busy, like extremely busy, like every single day, and sometimes we do neglect ourselves, like just in a rush, and we're always like just on the go, and we're not making enough time and not making ourselves a priority while we're busy. So I was like, you know what, we don't want to do that no more. We don't want to do that. Don't want to do that no more. So I've come up with some ideas and some things that I've been implementing into my life, and how I can look after myself and care for myself when times get busy. Because being busy doesn't necessarily mean that you're being productive, especially if you're being busy doing something that is not, there's no end goal to it. So yeah, here is my first tip. So the first thing I would say to do is to help yourself get into a routine. If you know you're going to be busy every single day, get yourself into a routine so that it's easier to get through the busy times. You don't just want to be like flinging yourself here, there and everywhere. Obviously wake up, make sure you have time to have something to eat, you're brushing your teeth, you're actually washing your face and moisturizing, all of that. Like, do all of that first before you get into the heaviness of your day. And even if you want to write that down, go for it. But that's the first tip I would say. Get yourself into a good routine. Make sure that you're setting your alarms from the night before, so we're waking up and we're ready to go. Don't just want to, like, you know, just be like we're trying to eradicate the rushing. Have some slower mornings. Even if you have to get up early, like you start work early, you can still have enough time to feel at ease in the morning if you give yourself a routine. Now, specifically moving on to productivity, I'm moving on to step 2, which is to create a to-do list. I feel like if you're just going through your day and everything's like, you keep a mental to-do list in your head, sometimes it's just there, like it literally just stays there. I find it best if I'm writing things down so that I can actually tick it off, and the OCD or whatever it is in me just wants to see that I've actually ticked everything off. So I would even say do your to-do list from the night before, so it's already like on your mind, it's already planted in your head from the night before, and then the morning comes and you're ready to get through the day with your to-do list and you're being productive while you're busy. Obviously everyone's type of busy is different. Like for me at the moment, my type of busy is, I'm obviously working in my retail job. It's Christmas time, so I'm there a lot more because times are busier. I'm also working in a primary school, so there's that. And then I do sometimes have auditions and castings come in from my performing work, and at the same time I've dedicated myself to posting every day, doing these Vlogmas videos on YouTube. So I'm busy. I have to come home, I have to edit, I still have to go to work, and yet at home I still have to do the normal things to keep me going. Got washing to do, got to have a bath, got to have a shower, I've got to make food, you know, all of that stuff. So yeah, everyone's busy is going to be different, but that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. I can have my to-do list, like, okay, you need to do this at this time, this at this time, tick it off, tick it off, tick it off, and that just helps me to stay productive and actually not neglect certain areas of my life when I'm busy. All right, and then tip number 3, I would say, is if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. You know that quote. Plan ahead, basically. Meal prep, specifically meal prep. When I get busy and I'm working every day, if I'm not preparing my food, I'm gonna end up buying something out the street that like I don't really want. It's just like finding whatever I can find, spending more money on it, when really if I prepared my food, I feel like such a productive babe. She's got her life together, she's preparing her healthy meals, she's saving money. So yeah, definitely would add that in. Tip number 3 is to just plan ahead. Whatever you need to do, like I said, set your alarm from the night before so that the next day everything's good. Do your to-do list from the day before so that the next day everything's fine and you don't have to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, what am I doing today, what am I doing today? You've already got your to-do list from the night before, and all you got to do is pick it up, look at it, get it through. You can do it as a note on your phone, or if you like a little notebook, traditional old school way, do that too. But the main thing for me in that point is meal prep. Like, I'm not saying to do a massive weekly like meal prep. You don't need to do that. It depends on how busy your days are. If I'm working a long day at work, then I'll like to meal prep from like the night before, so I can just bring that to work with me. But if I'm on a half day, then I don't need to bring lunch. So it depends. Whatever works for you, do that for you, but definitely plan ahead in all aspects. Okay, so the 4th tip I would say is around the self-care area. Don't neglect your self-care hygiene routine when you're busy. I know there's probably some of you who have woke up, not washed your face, not creamed your face, not brushed your teeth even before you've left the house to go and do your work, because you've just been so busy, you overslept or something, you didn't even have breakfast, and now you're rushing out the house and you're not taking care of yourself to go and be busy for someone else. You don't want to do that. We don't want no rushing in the morning. We want to take our time. If you're going to take your time with anything, it should be your self-care. That's the part that's feeling nice, you know. How you wash your face, how you moisturize your face, how you brush your teeth, all of those things. Don't neglect that. That's like one of the top ones. You don't want to neglect your self-care hygiene routine. If you don't really have one, which I'm sure you do, you're like brushing your teeth and washing your face is like a regular thing, but just take time with it and never cut it out. That's like one of your non-negotiables. Also, have your showers, have your baths. Definitely do not neglect time to clean yourself. Like, imagine if you keep on doing that on a daily, and then you're just going to turn into a person that doesn't do that, you know. We don't want to be that. We're not that. That's not me, that's not you, that's not us. We don't want to ever be there. So definitely take your time to look after yourself, clean yourself, keep yourself nice, cute first before you go and do anything for anyone else. Moving on to tip number 5 is to stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting enough fluids and drinking enough water. When I found myself busy and like recently at the moment, I feel like I can tell when I'm getting dehydrated. Like I get like these little tingles, like little spasms and stuff, and I'm like, girl, drink your water, drink your water. It prevents any headaches from coming on. You don't want to do that. Like, we don't need headaches to come in when we're busy, because it makes it worse. So get your water in. Get your water in, you guys. I don't own a Stanley Cup, and I feel like they look cute. They are a bit of me, but at the same time they're not a bit of me, because I don't want to have to carry it around all the time. And I know that's a good way for people to measure how much water they're drinking. But for me, they say to drink like what, 2 liters or something a day. I don't want to overdo it, because I do drink tea as well. So for me, a 500 milliliter bottle of water, my aim is to have about 3 of those a day. I think it can be a bit daunting if you're looking at a big bottle and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to get through all of that in the day. So the little 500 milliliter water bottles, 3 of those. And obviously drinking water is part of your self-care anyway. Like, it's part of being healthy, and we need that. We need to stay energized when we're busy so that we can be more productive. Get your water in. The next one I would say, which is tip number 6, is to make sure you're getting enough sleep. Like I said, I can feel when my body is getting dehydrated. I can tell when I need to sleep as well, and sometimes I do overdo it. But like I said, I've been busy working, and I've been busy filming and editing and doing all these things for YouTube, and we're on day 11 and it's getting on top of me sometimes. It's getting on top of me. So I'm like, the other day I just had to take a break. As much as I wanted to film a video, and I did still manage to get my videos out, but as much as I wanted to film that day, I just had to go to sleep. I needed to go to sleep, and I slept well as well, and I felt so much more better when I woke up and had the right energy. So yes, getting your sleep in is so important. All about taking care of yourself, taking care of your health while you're busy. Don't overdo it. Take care of yourself, get your sleep, get your 8 hours. Aim for your 8 hours. I struggle with my sleep a bit because I keep waking up in the middle of the night, and really I can only sleep for about 5 hours, 5-6 hours. And I think that's just because my work pattern is very different all the time, and I'm used to waking up early. Something I'm working on. But yeah, the other day, like, I had that moment. I was just like, I need to go home and sleep. And another thing, if you're like me and you need music, or you want to watch something before you go to sleep, don't. Don't. Like, I've tried to stop doing it, and I've just put on sleep sounds instead. Like, come off the phone, put the phone away, put on the sleep music, and I'm drifted. I'm off. I'm into another world, and I'm dreaming away. But yeah, definitely aim for your 8 hours and go to bed on time. Whatever that is for you, don't leave it too late. Especially if you have to get up early the next day. You want to feel energized and refreshed so that you can be productive when you're busy, and you're not just, you know, watching the time, waiting for it to go, like, while you're at work. Like, you want to feel productive, you want to feel energized, you want to feel good, you want to feel alive, you want to feel healthy. Go to sleep on time and make sure you're sleeping enough. Moving on to tip number 7 is to find quiet moments. If your work involves, you know, you're always around people, you're always around loudness, and things can get a bit too much sometimes, definitely find times, whether it be in the morning, in the middle of your work day, like on your lunch break, or at the end of the day when you come home, find your time to just have a quiet moment. And that's why I suggest make sure you go to bed early, so you can wake up on time, and you're not like trying to sleep some more and you're cutting out your breakfast and your self-care morning routine, because your morning is where you want to do your little morning meditation, some yoga, whatever you need to do that's quiet, your morning stretches, that gets you back to you and gets your mind to just clear from all the distractions and all of the noise that's out there. So yeah, that's my tip number 7. Find time to be quiet. Shh. And it doesn't need to be a long time. It can be 5 minutes. There's 5-minute guided meditations on YouTube for, you know, clearing the mind and relaxation and stuff. Just type in 5-minute meditation on YouTube. That's what I do sometimes when I feel like I just need a minute in the morning, or whenever, like before I go to bed. Whenever I need it, I'm just taking my 5 minutes just to breathe, relax, reset, and then I'm ready to go again. Okay, so tip number 8, which I think is the last one, is to adapt a just do it mentality. Sometimes, you know, you're in there, your mind's telling you like, oh, I can't be bothered, like, I'll do it later. Tell yourself, just do it now, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it now, just do it now, just do it now. Keep on telling yourself, just do it. Just do it, like Nike said, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it now. And that helps you to just get your tasks done, as well as your to-do list, obviously. But if you're constantly like talking yourself out of things or saying I'm gonna do it later, sometimes it never actually happens, and then you're procrastinating. We want to eradicate procrastination and bring in productivity. So one way of doing that, yes, is to have your to-do list, but also to tell yourself, just do it. Just do it now. That should help you to just get things done quickly. And I'm not saying to rush through things, but I'm saying not to drag it out, not to procrastinate, not to leave it to the last minute. Is to just get it done now, so that actually by the end of the day you've got your bit of time to chill, depending on what you do. But yeah, adapt that just do it mentality, something that helps me to just do things when I need to do them instead of dragging it out. Just get it done so it's not weighing over your head. Do it now. And those are my 8 tips. And basically the idea of this is to just not lose yourself when you're busy, and realize that there's other areas in your life that need attention and need love too. And like basically this is like, in your universe the world does revolve around you. Like, you run things, things don't run you. Give yourself the time before you go and do anything for anything else. And that's basically what this whole video is about, is like finding time to care for yourself and take time for yourself and have moments for yourself. Look after yourself, not neglect yourself when you're busy, and to put yourself first through everything, because it's your life. It's your life. Like, you don't want to run yourself down for a job, or run your, like, literally, like, whatever you do in your life, you want to make sure you're living and you're alive and you're able to even get through these things. And if you're constantly neglecting yourself, you're not going to be in a well state to even be busy doing all of that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. Please let me know in the comments if this helped you, or if you can relate, or if I've missed out some things that, like, maybe you've had this idea too and you have some other things that you could think of. Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, like I always say, guys. If you're for me and you're actually tuned into my Vlogmas videos, please like the video so, you know, YouTube algorithm can do its thing. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Love yourself, be yourself always, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.